Thank you so much, Mr. Marcia, that you give me this opportunity, and thank you for Los Angeles Police Department to give me this opportunity to bring the closure to this case, O.J. Simpson case.
You're welcome.
And the first thing that I want to say is, in O.J. Simpson case, as you know, there is almost 100,000 exhibit and document is in the courthouse. Pile of the boxes is there. So therefore, we don't want to go to evidence. We don't want to talk about the evidence. The only thing that we want to talk about it today is time. And time?
Yeah.
One of the most important thing for homicide detectives is, in any homicide cases, to put the timing together. That's very important to, and I have to say that homicide detectives in O.J. Simpson case, God bless him, Detective Van Allen passed away, and Detective Lang and other ones, they did a fantastic job. But there was one problem that they didn't, they passed on it. They didn't pay attention to that. And that is, in the whole O.J. Simpson case, which we have police department, FBI, doctors, lawyers, investigators, all these people that in O.J. Simpson case, the center of the whole, all these people, is O.J. Simpson himself. And who is between all these people is master of timing. And that's O.J. Simpson himself, because he proved in the football that he could break the seconds. And what I find within 20 years, that he did exactly the same as football, move 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in every stab that he took on June 12, 1994, when he killed Ron and Nicole. Now, the thing that we have 7 crime scene. We have crime scene itself, his house become a crime scene, and the Bronco become a crime scene, and the limousine become a crime scene, and the LAX become a crime scene, Chicago, the airport become a crime scene, and the hotel become a crime scene. But because we know that when the killer kills and leaves the crime scene, he doesn't know what time the police find the bodies. Therefore, he cannot have any spot of blood on him before even goes to his house, because the distance between here to his house, 5 minutes and some second. So the unit could be, stay right by his door by the time he gets, and if he has any spot of blood on him, he is buried. So therefore, he has to take the shower. He has to clean himself. He has to get rid of all the bloody evidence that is from victims, except those that he has to make evidence. Now, in order to do that, I wrote in my book that he went to Paula's house, his girlfriend, which he bought it, and dumped her bloody clothes and this, that back there. But since these 20 years, I didn't pay attention really at as far as the clothes, bloody clothes and thing. But recently, last 1.5 years, I brought everything on the table and I said, I gotta find that thing. And I dig it. So there is a shovel we have in the Bronco. The shovel is used shovel, but it was clean, absolutely clean. Therefore, to just clean the shovel the way that it is, it takes front of it and the back of it, it takes at least 3 to 4 minutes to just clean the shovel. Now, let's speculate first, if he did the hole, he went from A to B. And first, let's say he went behind one restaurant and dumped the bloody clothes. He is O.J. Simpson, 6'2" tall, and his O.J. Simpson is like a lion going here, there, and the eyes was faster than bullet. Anybody can see him. So therefore, besides that, from his house, from the crime scene, we have all the neighbors witness that what time the crime happened, because dog was going crazy. And French guy saw the Bronco that he went backwards and then he went north. And on Santa and Bundy, we have a witness that she couldn't come to the court, but she saw O.J. Simpson, told him, bah, 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 get out of my way. So we have a lot of witnesses at crime scene. Dog is our crime scene, the witness, and the Haïswa, the Frenchman, is a witness. Santa and Bundy, we have witness. And when he went home, we have Cato Caleb, limousine driver, as a witness. And above all, limousine driver says that as soon as this 6 feet tall man went to the house, the light came on, that's another alibi witness. Pardon me.
No problem.
Therefore, it's a set. Then where is the clothes? He can take it with him to Chicago because the state has a power. Police has a power. They could stop the airplane. They could get him by the time he gets home. They could get him by the time he gets to the LAX. Or they could get him in another side by the time he gets to Chicago or hotel before he gets back there. They could get him at any time. The state has a power to turn even the airplane back to the Los Angeles if he's not that far or higher. Therefore, he won't take none of those bloody clothes with him, pardon me. So we come back. We eliminate the limousine, this, that, the whole thing, we're going to come back. We say, okay, what do we have? What we have is this shovel. The shovel takes between 2 to 4 minutes to clean it out. And if he used the shovel, he went from A to B and dig the hole. The digging the hole, let's say he did it fast, this, that, it takes like 2-3 minutes. And if he take his clothes off and put the knife between it in a bundle, put it in the thing, cover it, that's another 2 minutes. We have like 8 minutes. Where's my 8 minutes? I don't have 8 minutes yet. Because we have witnesses that the timing goes together perfectly. So we come back again. We say we don't have 8 minutes, let's give 5 minutes. Again, same thing. We don't have 5 minutes. There is no 5 minutes yet. Because, again, same thing. Let's say this one, the shovel takes 2 minutes, and taking it out, putting it in the bond, then putting it in, digging the thing. Let's say all of it takes 5 minutes. And we don't have it. 5 minutes. Not even 4 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Then where is it? Simple. Not even 2 minutes. Not even 1 minute. So, what did he do to it? He stole the key from Nicole before. And he calculated that next day, if the police bring the bloodhound back there, where they gonna start? They're not gonna start from the crime scene because there's so much blood back there. He digged the hole in the crime scene before. As soon as he was done, he just take the whole thing out of him, dump it in the hole, cover it with the dirt that is already perfectly, nobody can see. And on top of it, there's so much blood on it. That's one side of coin. What is the second, another side of coin? In preliminary hearing, I saw in preliminary hearing, Mr. Robert Shapiro put the coroner on the stand and he really drilled him. Dr. Golden, I believe he was. He just drilled him. That bottom line, he said, Dr. Golden, it was one bladed or two bladed or both. And Dr. Golden, objection came from prosecution so many times that they didn't want to, Dr. Golden answered. Finally, Mr. Robert Shapiro got it out of his mouth. He says it was both. One bladed and two bladed. So, coin has two-sided. 99%.
And this is and that these holes were dug prior to the murders?
Prior to the murders.
And it was all part of his being calculated in the crime itself?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And if we go right now, I can pinpoint exactly which, because I went back there so many times and I look at his angle, the way that he thinks. After 20 years, I think I know O.J. Simpson more than anybody else.
Okay. Have you, in regards to your investigation?
Yes, sir.
It's obviously you're very well versed in this.
Thank you, sir.
Recently, there was an article in, I believe it was the Inquirer magazine,
yes, sir.
or one of those
yes, sir.
News rags that indicates that O.J. gave the evidence to a friend, and the friend somehow transported it to Florida, and the bloody knife and the shoes
yes, sir.
are buried within his property in Florida, I believe it is.
Yes, sir.
The house that's going into foreclosure.
Yes, sir.
What